I was walking with my wife and dog this morning. We were in our street, just about to enter our drive. We came across a lady who asked me, we said hello to one another, and she said, "Are you voting?" in reference to the upcoming general election. I said, "Yes, I am." And then I saw that she had some leaflets in her hand. She was canvassing for the Labour Party. In fact, she was the candidate for the upcoming election. And we had a very pleasant conversation. And part of that conversation was, "Who are you voting for?" And I did say that I have never voted Labour in my life. Can I persuade you on that one to change your mind? No, I'm not a floating voter. Very pleasant conversation, as I say. And I think she was impressed that I did actually know who she was. When she told me her first name, I knew her surname, because I do follow politics very keenly, although I'm not a political animal. And there's a difference, isn't there, on that? Anyway, I will be casting my vote. This is where I'm getting to in this blog post. I will be casting my vote in July, but in the meantime, tonight, to be precise, I'm going to cast a line into a small stream. I finally managed to get a bait into the water. I can't mix any brown crumb because I'm too high up. The banks are quite high for a small stream. However, as long as my bait is in the water, I've always got a chance. I'm throwing out a few loose maggots initially just to test the water, so to speak. And it's not, as you've already gathered, a recognised fishing venue. I managed to take my jacket off now, but I'm getting bitten by insects. Do I keep it on and sweat, or do I take it off and get bitten? That's the dilemma, isn't it, of fishing at this time of the year? Unless you wear your repellent, of course. I used to carry some of that with me. Nowadays I tend to just get on with it. But very shallow, very clear. Let's see if I can get something on the bank. I've got my landing net set up. If I use that, that would be a massive achievement, I think. But just to get a fish will be a big tick as far as I'm concerned. It's better to be warm than bitten. I've just come to that conclusion. I'm getting a few little taps there. I suspect from very small fish, but that is a massively encouraging sign. I've only been fishing for about 10 minutes. Very, very gentle flow, throwing out a few maggots. They're making their way to the bottom, just downstream from where I'm sitting. So perfect as far as the undergrowth is concerned. It doesn't look as if that's developing, but nevertheless, as I've stated, very encouraging indeed. I've just had a few more plucks. It's only a matter of time. I'm getting some battles now with hay fever. I'm certainly in the wars this evening. And while I've cast out and waiting for that first fish, let me give a shout out to both Matt and Kaz for posting on my guest book in the last few days. Very much appreciated. Appreciate the comments. And don't forget, if you do watch on YouTube, just the videos, you can check out the blog post on my website. And of course the site index as well, which covers all sorts of stuff. My blog site is pretty much my own personal journal that I've been sharing online since July 2003, so good number of years, and I do post on a daily basis as well. Not just a short video, usually short, but not just a video, but also plenty of text as well. And also, as I've made reference to there, a guest book. So it would be good to hear from you, and it would be good for me to get a fish as well. I'm sure I will. A sucked maggot. Definitely edging my way towards that first fish. I've just had a fish drop off as I was lifting it from the water. I couldn't see what it was because of all the vegetation in front of me, but it's looking very, very good. And I've just had another bite as well. Let me predict that I will be returning for the next clip with a fish. Fish dropping off, a bite every cast. The reason that I haven't been hitting them up till now is because they are just so small. But chub of that size means that there must be some bigger ones out there as well. The light levels are dropping. That obviously has a big influence on fish feeding. And a second one on the bank.